You didn't choose the habit, so why are you blaming yourself? Hello, I'm Judith Davis. When you repeat a habit that isn't good for you, such as overeating, excessive drinking, smoking, avoiding exercise, or a habit that otherwise causes you difficulty, like procrastinating, overspending, or excessive scrolling, you know that these aren't helpful, but you can't seem to stop. We tend to think these are bad habits that we should be able to break with willpower. But that's not how habits work. They get locked in. How does this happen? Most of our unwanted habits began long ago when we were very young. They started as the best responses we could manage at that time for painful feelings. For instance, if a young girl felt unloved by her mother, she might overeat because eating brought comfort. Over time, the pattern generalized. Any discomfort could trigger eating. Now, as an adult, she could find love and comfort elsewhere, but the old response is still locked in. That's what makes it a habit and why attempts to break it fail. How then can a habit be unlocked? Through my work, I discovered that habits can only change if something interrupts the automatic response. I call this interruption a complex stimulus, a signal that has two conflicting meanings, creating a tiny pause, only a nanosecond, in the habit pattern. In the case of the woman who overeats, a complex stimulus might occur if, when setting the table, she forgets to include a fork. Then, when she sits down to eat, the sight of the unfinished place setting represents both an invitation to eat, but simultaneously, the realization that she cannot yet eat. This causes a pause, only a nanosecond, but enough to unlock the response of overeating and replace it with the response that she doesn't have to overeat. Does one forgotten fork end overeating forever? No. A new solution takes time to reach awareness, but this shows the principle. A moment of interruption unlocks the habit. An inner guide can do this. You can actually create a new mental pathway in your mind, a pathway that I call an inner guide. It can create complex stimuli deliberately, unlocking old habits and replacing them with healthier responses. The next step. If you're ready to break free from unhelpful habits, you'll find a pinned link below that will show you how to create your own inner guide. If you already have an inner guide and practice self-hypnosis regularly, I invite you to join the Oasis for Teachers online community, dedicated to teachers using their inner guide in their lives and classrooms. Just email me at drdavis@emotionalcomfort.com and I'll give you the link.